On Friday morning, he signed the richest offensive lineman contract in the history of the National Football League. Taylor Lewan, 5 years, $80 million, keeping him in the two-tone blue until 2023. $50 million of that is guaranteed. That's the most ever for an offensive lineman. The year-by-year salary of about $16 million is the most ever by year for an offensive lineman. This for a two-time Pro Bowler. A guy's been really, really good and arguably the best offensive lineman in the league. And so what's he do? He shows up at the press conference to talk about it dressed like Boss Hogg. Check it out.
All right, Dad's here. What do you guys need?
What's this all about, Taylor?
It's the boys. Dukes of Hazzard. We're in the South.
How much for that suit?
Everything is from Nashville. Nashville made. Got Hat Works, Stitch It, Nashville. Not talking prices, Paul. It's impolite.
So that tweet a couple weeks ago, pretty foreboding about your white suit there?
Yeah. Yes.
Taylor, how good does it feel? You kind of, things were moving this direction to have the deal done, and for the moment at least, highest paid offensive lineman in the NFL history. How's that feel?
I just haven't even had an opportunity to think about it. You know, this morning going in there and signing a contract and then literally coming down and going right to meetings and then to practice. There's just a lot to get done, and I'm extremely happy to be a part of this team for a few more years, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be a special few years for all of us.
Big dinner for all the guys at some point?
Yeah, they're working for it right now. That's why they're here. They're working for it. So we'll take care of the boys. You always got to take care of the boys.
Taylor, you've got Quentin Spain and Ben Jones next to you.
Yep.
What does it mean to you that for the past couple of seasons you've had a lot of continuity on the offensive line and you're still working with the same people for the most part?
Yeah, I think that's really special. Not a lot of times you see, the same offensive line together for 3 years. I love these guys. Getting the opportunity to play with them, the camaraderie, just the stuff going on with the Predators, to have the opportunity to go and do that. We had a great group of guys here, and so, we did this whole deal as a joke, but in all seriousness, this is unbelievable. You're not going to find a better O-line room, that's for sure.
What does it mean for the big contracts you mentioned Nashville, for the Titans to start being on the map? How important is that to the city and you being kind of a carrier of the flag for that?
That's a hard question to answer. Honestly, the only thing I'm trying to be is the best left tackle I can be for this team. Everything else, I'm not here to reinvent the wheel. Doesn't matter how much you get paid. I'm here to just do my job and to try to accelerate at a high level and make sure the boys all play well.
How many Dukes of Hazzard episodes have you watched?
I've seen most of them. Any trivia? Please don't do that. Don't embarrass me, Jim.
Which one of your boys is Roscoe?
Roscoe's actually right there in the corner. He just forgot his sheriff's outfit today. Roscoe, you...
What did Vrabel say when you told him of your plan for this unveiling?
I think Vrabel found out, 5 minutes ago? And Ben just said he gave the thumbs up. So I think theatrics are in play here, and it's okay.
How long have you had the suit?
Bean?
That's the bean. You see me, Bean? Hey. Not the baby. What's up, Bean? Are you okay? Yeah, it's nice. Want to say something? That's nice, yeah. It's foamy. We'll play with that later. Hey, has got anything else?
So how long have you had the suit in preparation for this?
Mentally been preparing this for about 2 years. But I actually got the suit done just a couple days before camp, and literally had no idea if I was going to sign or not. But might as well be prepared. Bam, you good?
How much, Taylor? I know you're under the contract for what you do on the football field, but you got a new wife, new daughter. I mean, to help your family moving forward with a new contract, how meaningful is that for you?
That's everything. They're the two most important people in my entire life, and it's special. So I'm extremely lucky and fortunate to be able to have some of the luck I've had and be given some talent, some height and such. But when it comes down to it, those two are the most important.
When you came in the league, several years back, did you kind of envision a day like this where you get a second contract and kind of be one of the key members of this team?
You think about what could possibly happen. I don't know if I could ever have painted it like this. And this city's been awesome. I think with some of my antics and some of the stuff the O-line does, I don't think we'd be welcomed very much on other teams. I think Nashville's taken us in just fine.
How much is your relationship
relationship with John Robinson grown over the years, and how much did that help in getting this deal done the way that it got done?
You'll have to ask my agent and John about how it got done. But as far as our relationship, John and I, we don't necessarily talk a whole bunch. I'm sure we'll talk again in 6 years. But I've always had so much respect for him. He's come in here and really turned this team into something really special. And so I'm just extremely happy to be a part of it.
I'm sure you would agree with the fact that your first 2 years didn't go probably as you wanted them to. Now you're the highest paid offensive lineman in NFL history. What's the next step?
We made all rookie team as a rookie, so that's the first one. But, to be honest with you, when you first get in the league, you don't really know what's going on. It's such a different game from college, and your goal is just to grow and get better. Definitely a bunch of adversity, especially when it came back when we had that first overall pick and everyone's talking about Tunsil or whatever. And, that was one of the first conversations. Boys, you good? That was one of the first conversations that John and I had was, and I walked in his office and we had hardly met, and I looked him in the eyes and I told him, the first overall pick's a lot of money to be spending on a right tackle. And I think he really respected that, and I came in and played as hard as I could, and these guys helped me out along the way. I wouldn't be here without Q and the rest of the boys.